Alright guys, I've got some bad news about this new model that claims to be better than Fable 5 in the benchmarks. Now basically maybe the benchmarks do say that it's just as good or almost as good as Fable 5, but I've done some research even on their very page, and it turns out all it is a model router. Now if you scroll down you'll see it actually tells you outright that all Fugu is a closed and open model router, which basically what that means is that when you send a message to Sakana, it's going to either send its message to Opus 4.8, to Gemini 3.5, or to OpenAI model, perhaps also some closed model. So all it really does is it looks at your message, it has a little bit of some effort that it makes in some sort of server somewhere, and then it sends the message to OpenAI, gets the message back or to Claude, and then it sends it to you as if it was Fugu. Now, this is a little bit frustrating for me, because why would this be anything more valuable than using Opus 4.8, which is already the best known model in the world? And anyway, I don't understand how they've managed to make it better than Opus 4.8. I really don't know. Now, if you don't believe me, they literally say it in their documentation on their main page. And when you look at these information over here, you can see, let me just zoom in here so you can see the details. It's comparing itself. Let's have a look. Let's zoom in close by here. So you can see that it does actually match with it's better than, apparently it's better than Mythos, but it could just be that it picks the right model for each different task. For example, for the benchmarks that Gemini did the best on, they literally just showed that it performs better on that specific benchmark with OpenAI, for example. So it's not that it beat all of the Fable in the benchmarks. Basically, the way they did it is that they probably tried it with all the different models. And then what they managed to achieve, perhaps, is to be able to get their points better than Fable because it used different models for each and every one of these benchmarks, which is a little bit annoying. I think this is a little bit deceptive, to be honest with you. So as you can see, I'm having a chat with it using a GitHub that I recently created for anyone who wants to try Sakana. I actually made an app. This is basically an app that you can find on GitHub. It's a free open source app. I can provide the link. Just type link in the description. And basically what it is, sorry, let me zoom out so you can see the whole thing. All it is basically a way that you can chat to Sakana. Now, I was having a chat with it about the fact that all it is really is a model router. It's not even an actual model. It's not like a different model where it comes and it beats Fable. It's just a model router. So I say to you, hey, are you an LLM model or an LM router? Let me just type that and send it. And then let's zoom in. I think this is a little bit of a trick. I think somebody's playing a trick on us, and I think we deserve to know. More like an LLM agent, not just an LLM router. See, he's admitting he's not just an LLM router. But do you route to other LLMs? I just want a clean answer from him. I don't personally choose. He's basically been trained not to say this explicitly, even though when you go to their website and you want to subscribe, and then you want to get started with them, let's say you do this. Let me just show you. 1 second. See, when you create an API key on their website, it says select the model you want to use, and you can choose the model from Fugu custom model pools. And what you see in here, and this is the most ridiculous part of this whole Fugu Sakana thing, is that you can literally choose from ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. You can actually make it always just use Claude, which is a little bit ridiculous, because if you're going to use Claude, I'd rather use it directly in Claude Code and not have to pay some other third party like Fugu Sakana. So I apologize to everyone who was excited that there was something better than Fable. I apologize. This is just a model router. I don't know how they managed to get these benchmarks. Perhaps somebody can actually do these tests themselves and get back to us and see if they perhaps manipulated these charts or not. Sorry to break the bad news to you, but this channel is a real channel, and I want to give you the real news, not the fake hype that people come along and say China has destroyed Fable. No, it hasn't.